Life Stadium at East Rutherford, New Jersey. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go, and it should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with the Buffalo Bills. The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And tackled at the 21. There are 4 yards. A first down throw for Mariota. He'll drop that down to Carter underneath. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you create these great mismatches, throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
First carry for the former Tar Heel, Michael Carter. And again, this Buffalo defense there in run support to stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
Blue 18. Mike 39. Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field.
Mariota. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. Well, it was third down defensively. They were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Braxton Berrios selected to bring it out. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. 3 and 5 is where they sit on the year. Very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see a pathway where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Since you took me to the medical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute no-brainers for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5 and 5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3 and 6. And if that's the case, well, that move is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
Escaping the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first 2 possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
I smell fear. Alert! Why? Give alert!
Now the Georgia Southern man is Matt Breida. And he powers his way up past the 30. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On second down, a run with Breida. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
We got a seal. We got a seal. Oh, you got deep? Mike 9. Mike 9. Rip. Half. Mike 9. Mike 9. Bring it. Kill.
On play action, Allen. Rush coming, and he's taken down. That would have set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Let's put that team on the bus. Switch.
On play action, Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for the
Hey, alert 3. He's coming. We got double up. Tight.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play. We're able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Watch the alert! All 52.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Pick up the ball. Safe. Check 9. Red. Tighten up. Check. Crunch. Alert. Hey, check 24.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 14.
After 1-7-0 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Bills 7, Jets nothing.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Let him know. Nine's the mic. Go. Watch the safety creep. Watch twist. Watch it.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Not here. Check your hot read. 18.
Now a give coming right is Breida. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Just trying to 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Allen, the play fake. And he'll go underneath here to Breida. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th.
56, 56. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Motion, motion. Half 10.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Hey, lock in, lock in. We got to seal.
All right, T, let's try. All right, T. Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
Ran, tough. Bang, 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 bang.
They run forward, Breida. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Matt Breida, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills will extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Taking over for their next possession. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10.
One. Hey, check Mike.
Here's Mariota.
Come on, let's go.
And he finds Tyler Croft. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Switch it.
From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down. That fits the bill.
Play fake. Mariota. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
You remember me? Let's go, baby. Switch.
5 wide. Half. Shift. Check three. Sub.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Check.
And he'll just get rid of it. are. This will be 3rd and 15. First throw now for the backup Trubisky. Flush to his right.
Under 10, under 10,
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
At their own 15-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football. Again, you're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
You got tight. You got tight right there.
One.
48 to Mike.
One.
Mike, 38.
To throw is Mariota.
Coming after you.
Gets it to his running back, Cannon. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45.
But these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're acting panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise, and start putting together some drives.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and then it'll be 2nd down. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Gregory Rousseau able to record his 5th sack of the season. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points. And now, as you said, they got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Allen now on 1st down. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with great starting field position up near the 50, they might be one completion away from stealing a late field goal here.
Here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
Following the interception here, Mariota. He will find the rookie from Ole Miss, Elijah Moore. Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
A moot point there as they were able to connect. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half here. Mariota airing it out deep for Smith. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Blue. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Breida to get the third quarter started. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Middle. Check. Check 4. Switch. Half.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Allen, blitz coming, and down he goes. John Franklin Myers able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard. I will guarantee you, the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them in that play.
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter.
53 is the mic.
Here we go. 49. Check 49. Shift.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he goes out right around the 39.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Pass. Check 13. Check 13.
Check the backer. Check.
Alert.
Check. 53's Mike. Record.
Here's Allen to throw it. And this is caught by Watkins. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big gain there for the Bills.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
53's the mic. 53's the mic.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
Shift.
Middle. I got motion.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Here we go.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
I got one.
Hey, tight.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check three. Sponge. No. Check.
Allen to throw once
Check.
more.
53. Mike.
Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
Going deep for Diggs. And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the Jets are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And 3 interceptions in this game. And you have to think, the quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 40.
What's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. On the handoff, this is Cannon. And he'll get this up over the 25 and the 26.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. Here's a diving catch right side. It's a big play that time by the Jets.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Now left side on the swing pass. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 27-yard line.
One.
Play action now. Mariota.
So we got man.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Keon Crossan. There he goes right side. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to get into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Taken in at the 3. And they'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes defense makes a good play too.
Looking here for Smith downfield. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 21. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I got you, son. Mike 9, Mike 9. Bang out.
Half. Middle.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Joker.
To throw, it's Allen. Sliding out of the pocket. And that's caught. Watkins. Touchdown, Buffalo. Quez Watkins. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Bills add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. Offense taking over for their next possession. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Three.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mariota. And hauled in by Croft. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
One.
On play action, Mariota. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball. But they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
They'll throw again. Mariota. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
I'm coming for you, son.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mariota. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. They go play action. Mariota. And my goodness, another interception. Levi Wallace with a pick. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it. And sometimes...
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Quez Watkins, his 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. The Bills are on their way to a 9-0 start as they build on to their lead. The extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, I think that the folks here hope that maybe this home atmosphere will carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That's it. Big hit.
They give to Cannon, and they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position.
56.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, we got a seal. We got a seal.
Alert!
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Check. 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 Go, go, go.
Alert!
Hey, I need one over here. I need one over here.
56. 56.
Throwing now is Allen. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Mariota now. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Off the play fake, Mariota. A diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this game is starting to pretty well. They're going to mark it in the win column, but as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball close and gets big yardage and puts points.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Keon Crossan. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Check. 53's Mike.
Monday.
None, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me.
Alert!
Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Check 53.
So don't say nothing.
53's the mic. 53's the mic.
We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
Gun.
36. Check 43.
Alert!
He's checking. Crash.
Shift. Check 99. Check 99.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And one more time, that's Watkins. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Offensively, another big chunk of yardage, Charles, but defensively, they had all this talk about trying to limit explosive plays. They have not been able to do that.
They discussed it all week, but they haven't been able to execute it at all. Haven't been able to find a way to slow down this offense. They're seeking answers and not coming up with any.
Lucky. Watch twist.
On three. Motion.
Mike, 53.
Alert!
You're trash. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike.
I got him.
On second and goal, Allen, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Marcus May with a pick, and the Jets are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Watch out.
To try again after the sack. Mariota. Under pressure, they got him again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
You can't block me.
One last shot now for Mariota. And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said.